Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? So I am going to do a movie review of Omni. Omni is directed by Bernardino Brito and stars Mary Louise Parker and Io. I can't pronounce her last name. I'm going to butcher it, so I'm sorry. I looked it up on Wikipedia and I just cannot get it. But the synopsis of Omni is of a woman who discovers some pills and she's able to travel back in time only a week. So that's pretty much the premise without giving away too much of what the movie's about. I'll rate it an 8 out of 10. I saw the preview of this movie on, I think it was YouTube, and I rented it either through Apple TV or Amazon Prime. I can't remember, but either way, I saw the movie trailer and I thought it looked pretty interesting. I wanted to check it out, and I did. And it was a decent movie. Getting into my likes is the themes of this movie. Anytime, no pun intended, anytime a movie deals with either dreams or time travel, you already piqued my interest. I thought that most time with time travel, it's like an infinite amount of time you can go back, to a certain point. But this movie had a unique twist on it as far as like you can only go back about a week, right? And then after that point, and it's like you can't like double up on pills. They kind of explain how the whole situation works throughout the movie. So for anybody who wants to see the movie, I'm not going to ruin it for you. But once I realized that that's what the theme, well, that's what the movie somewhat kind of addresses it too. But once the movie made that realization that, hey, this is kind of the theme of the movie about, sometimes the decisions that you make you might have what be well intent, but it can still be very selfish, right? Sometimes that even the right decision, what you think is the right decision, can still technically be the wrong decision. This movie it was more of a thinking piece, not more of I wouldn't go as far as like a philosophical area, but it kind of does get more in that realm than a sci-fi. So anybody who's going to go see this movie and you think that you're going to see some sci-fi elements and all that, just be prepared that it's some sci-fi, but it's more of a thinking kind of movie, and it makes you reflect on your life. Like some of the decisions you made, I found myself sitting there like, oh wow, and I kind of, when I first hear about the pills, I kind of think, oh, what would I do if I had a whole week and I could have done this different or that different or this different? Yeah, I just really like the themes of the movie, so I don't really have too many dislikes. That's my only dislike that I would say, is that it didn't really know how to end, and there were certain like plot holes or loose ends that, and the thing is, with most movies that deal with time travel, as anybody who's watched movies before with time travel, it's extremely difficult to make it logical. It's extremely difficult because even in the viewer's mind, you're like, oh, well, then why did this? And you start poking holes in the whole theory of it. So when it comes down to time travel movies, it's always, when it comes down to time travel movies, it's always hard to, make it logical, to make it make sense, basically. Like that's all it really comes down to. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Like, comment, or subscribe. Anything you guys want to comment. It is the month of October, so I will be doing a classic movie review of of some horror movies and everything, and go from there. But I appreciate you guys. Deuces.